Hi, my name is Luke. Welcome back to another video on this channel. In today's video, we're going to continue with the dashboard. So this is going to be part 2, and we are going to make it draggable. We're going to add ADR, and we're going to show open positions and live profit and loss for the current symbol. So first thing I'm adding at the top is to include files from the MT5 trade library. These give me access to the built-in position info class, which makes reading open trades cleaner. Next, I add a new input, which is the ADR period. This lets the user change how many days the ADR calculation uses. Also increasing the panel height slightly because this version of the dashboard has 12 rows instead of 4. Under the global variables, I am adding panel X and panel Y. These store the current position of the dashboard so it can move freely when dragged. I'll also add ADR handle, which holds the ATR indicator handle and the position info object for scanning open trades. Now in the onInit, I save the initial X and Y panel positions into panel X and panel Y, and then I create the ADR handle using IATR on the daily time frame. If that fails, just print a warning. The rest is the same. Start the timer, build the panel, and update it immediately. On the init, I release the ADR handle so MT5 frees the indicator resource properly, and then I delete every panel object on the chart. Then we add the on-chart event. This is for being able to drag the dashboard. So we listen for the object drag event on the dashboard background, and when the user drags it, I read the new X and Y distances and simply recreate the entire panel in the new position. That keeps everything perfectly aligned during the move. In the create panel, I add all 12 text rows: symbol, bid, ask, spread, balance, equity, margin, ADR, open trades, lots, profit and loss, and server time. The background rectangle is now selectable, which is required for dragging. I also increase the title font size to make it stand out. And in create label, we switch the font from Arial to a monospace font, in this case Consolis. Monospace characters gives us a clean alignment vertically, which is important for the redesign layout. Inside update dashboard, I now reference 12 label names instead of just 4. I start by reading the bid, the ask and the spread, then the balance, the equity and the margin, and then I calculate ADR by pulling the most recent ATR value from the daily chart and converting it into points. Next, I loop through all open positions using the position info class. For every position matching the current symbol, I increment the count, add the volume and add the floating profit and loss. These values update live once per second. Then I format every line with string format. Because the dashboard uses a monospaced font, every column stays perfectly aligned. This gives us a clean professional layout going straight down the panel. Each line is then applied to its label if the object exists, and I redraw the chart. And finally, I expand delete panel so it removes all 12 lines plus the background and the title. And when the indicator is removed, the entire dashboard clears cleanly from the chart. And that pretty much completes part 2. So if we press compile and we look at the chart, we can now see that the dashboard is draggable. It has the new look with all the new additions. So yeah, if you want to learn MQL5 properly and build tools like this yourself, EA's indicators, dashboards, everything, check out my full step-by-step course at mqlexpert.com. It's beginner friendly. You get lifetime access, you get lifetime support from me if you need help, and it's currently priced at just £99. By the end of the course, you'll build 2 profitable EAs from scratch, and the knowledge alone will pay for itself many times over. I will leave the link in the description. Thank you for watching.